Hi everyone, here I am again looking at the reasons why my Watts mixing valve is not working again. The issue that I'm having again is that when we turn on the hot water, we always have cold coming in as well, so it doesn't get as hot as it used to. And I have another video you can have a look at. I will link it. It explains how to remove and what I did the first time. I basically took everything apart and I cleaned it really well and reinstalled it. I've done that again and it still seems like it's not really working very well. This time as I took it off, I noticed something really interesting, which was this little one-way valve seems like it's really sticking in, like it's not really sitting very well, as opposed to this one, which is nice and seems really seated really nicely. And the inside valve, when you press it, it goes in and returns back inside. So that seems like it's working well. This one on the hot water side doesn't seem like it's working really well. And if you really look carefully, it doesn't really seem like it's straight. It's not quite working. So as I take it off, this is not supposed to happen. This is not quite straight inside here. The spring was off. Let's not lose that one. And there's another part inside here that's missing, or it's there, but there we go. Any case, so that's that one. I think that obviously could be a problem. It would be a problem for sure. And I will take the other one outside to compare. Now that I'm here, I will be taking the other mixing part here. I already started unscrewing it, and this is how it looks like. Nothing here other than when you turn this piece, this part goes up and down and closes and opens. That's supposed to. So it's straightforward, that part. And inside here, I ran into an issue before. I will show what I did. Sometimes this is a bit hard to come off, but I didn't take it out too long ago, so there we go. So this is the other part inside here. Nothing inside here. It's straightforward. It's just a piece of brass with some holes inside. Any case, so this piece comes in two parts. There's this piece here. It's all one piece together. And then there's this piece here with a spring, which pushes it in, and a plastic surrounding that's supposed to slide here up and down when this is pressed into the bottom here. So the spring. What I noticed before was this white piece here. It did not have this red. If you have a Watts, you probably don't have a red piece like that. I'm sure you won't, because I actually had to put this inside here. It was a piece of plastic that I found someplace actually, and made it fit. But what was happening is normally there's three little tabs inside here that locate this centered with this. So then when it moves, it's all together like this. Well, one was broken, so this wasn't sitting properly. And so this here wasn't moving up and down straight. So that was an issue that I had before. For now, this will do the trick because it actually works like this, like I said. And it, as you can see, it will go in and out like normal. So nothing changes in here. So that's fine. This, we know it's fine. Inside here, as I look, because I opened this not too long ago, it still looks nice and clean. There's no debris, there's no rubber pieces. So it's important to make sure, nothing in my finger. So that's good in any of the sides. So that's good. So I do believe that the issue is related to these little things. This one, like I said, it's working really well. The tab goes up and down like it's supposed to. So it's fine. I'm going to open it up anyways and check. But this one, as you can tell, even the rubber pieces the O-rings are getting old. So I'm going to take that out for now. But this piece here, there you go. Even the O-ring had come off. So O-ring here, I'm going to put it in here. And inside is a bit dirty, but not terrible, not anything terrible. Normally, this would be a bit dirtier than it is, but I cleaned it already. So let's see how we can make this work. Looking at my O-ring assortment kit. I'm not sure if I have all the right sizes. Let me see if I can compare. I'm going to put this one here. I'm not going to open it yet. This one here looks very close to this one, so which is good. So that one here, it shows on my list as this one here, 17 by 2 or 5 millimeters. That's the one I took from here. So we do have that one. That's a good one to have. Put this one off to this side. And there was a smaller one here. A smaller one here. This is a bit too small. So it seems to me that this is the regular one. This is too thick. I don't want to do that. And that is a 12 by 3, so not that one. The smaller size that I have is this one, which is the same diameter, but a bit smaller. Technically, this probably, so this one here that I'm using here is 10 by 2. Oh, those are all, okay, those are all, sorry, the previous one before that I used, the larger one, was a 12 by 2.5 millimeters, I'm guessing now. And so the smaller one that I'm using, I'm going to try to use, is a 10 by 2 millimeters, but it really should be probably 11 by 2 millimeters, if not even 12 by 3 millimeters. But if this fits, I'm going to try anyways and see what happens. So here it is. Let's give it a shot. If it fits, it's better than the loose one, and it does fit. So I'm going to say that it's still looking good in there, so it will do its job and not to allow water to come in. So 12 by 2 actually fits in there. So let's say that. Inside, I'm just inspecting for debris where it sits, and it's pretty straight, pretty clean. So all I'm going to do is put this one in straight. And let's see how it fits in here. Yeah, there we go. There's no particular way. It's straight down. And again, the 3 tabs locate this in the center. So we're just going to do that and let it stay like that. The spring goes back in here. And then the cover goes back in here. And it clips. And is this working well? It's moving up and down with the pressure. So I'm going to put the new O-ring again, and that one fits perfectly. So that one, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Good. This one, I'm going to replace the O-ring as well. Let's open it up and see how it's going. I just noticed there's a little arrow which shows the direction of the flow. If you're not quite sure, as you're putting it back in. So let me see, there's an arrow on this one. I figure it should. I don't see it, but anyways, that's how it goes in. So the arrow going that way. So that one was good. Let's not get confused. Let's get another O-ring, which would be the 17 by 2.4. We might as well put it in here already. So that's good. Open it up. I'm just using my nails. See, like the other one was it's so much easier to take out, but I don't think that's the right thing. It's supposed to be, if I put a bit of pressure in here from this side, there you go. So like this, spring would go in here. Inside, I'm not sure if you can see it, but I also notice there's the O-ring is a bit off there. And it's too loose as well. So Putting everything back together, new O-ring on the outside. Make sure the inside is clean. Good. Now we put a new O-ring in here. And there we go. And there we go, nice. Okay. So that's working well. Actually, this one is working way better than this one. I wonder why. This one doesn't seem like it's sitting very well. So I'm going to try this again and see if I see anything wrong with it. I'm taking that O-ring. Let me see. Did I? I'm going to replace it with a smaller O-ring. So instead of the 10 by 2 millimeters, I'm going to use a 9 by 2. It's smaller and tighter, but I think it's a bit smaller around on the diameter. So it probably fits in there a bit better. And I think that was the difference. So I'm going to try this one. Also fits here really well. Let me see. Yeah, it sits much better in here. So I think this will be a better size. And the spring goes back on. This goes in here. Yeah, it's almost like the spring needs to be a bit stronger. But I'll see. If that's the case, I may have to find a stronger spring. But this one, yeah, this one definitely sits nicer. So we'll keep an eye on this one to see what it is. So arrow again says this way in. So that sits nicely in there. This also is sitting nicely. You see, it's not pressing outside by itself. That's, I guess, a sign of a spring. And then this goes back inside here. Inside, like I said, it's all clean. So I'm going to go straight down like this. Press it in. And when I press it in, it moves a little bit. And that's a good sign because it needs to do that when this moves. And basically, I'm going to tie this a bit more, of course. And there we go. Well, I hope that gave you a couple of ideas to make sure that you have a look before you spend, I don't know, $100 to $200, whatever this whole thing costs. At this point, I was searching for a rebuild kit. Too bad they cannot have all these pieces inside, especially these two, right? But I couldn't find anywhere. If you do know of a rebuild kit, that would be awesome. Can you please share it? Because I'd love to see it. Because these are plastic pieces, so I don't think they'll last very, very long. I've already been kind of trying to do things my own way. So, any case, thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful to you. Have a great day. Good luck.